this video, we're going to be talking about the course map. In this video, you'll see what you need to do each week. It'll also show where to find the syllabus and assignments. So we're going to start with the syllabus. So to get the syllabus, I'm going to scroll up and click on the syllabus link. By the way, I've already emailed you the syllabus, but if you don't want to look at an old email and you want to refer to it later, it will always be here for you. This syllabus is for the spring 2014 semester. So if you are in a future section but are still listening to this video, everything in red will have changed. The dates and the times will have changed. The first 3 paragraphs I've already emailed you. That's about how this course is run and the materials needed for this course. So I'm going to start with how your grade is determined. It's important, and we're going to see in a few minutes, that each week all the assignments that are due are in that week. To know what is due, you look at under the course map in the program they're using, MyMathLab, under week 1, week 2, etc. The second important item here is the final exam. It's 40% of your grade. You need to come to campus to take this final. You cannot take this final online. By the way, it's the only final that you cannot take online. And also you'll need a student ID to take this final. So make sure you go get yourself a Pierce student ID. The final, it'll be on a Saturday at the end of the semester. And if you look here to the right, there's a link for the sample, MET sample. That is a sample final. Has many, many questions, but the actual final is only 25. We'll be talking about more about that at the end of the semester. The next item is the online homework, which I am going to skip because I have a whole video on the homework alone, so you can read this all on your own and watch that video. Then there's online quizzes and exams. I have a video about quizzes and exams as well, and they're each 15% of your grade, and here it gives the dates or the weeks of when those exams will be given. They're usually due on Thursdays. The next is the discussion board and math projects, each 5% of your grade, and I have a video of those also. There's the weights of all the items that determines your grade, and the percentages of A's, B's, and C's, and so forth. Gradebook, it talks about how to view your grades at any time. Messages, multimedia library where you can view the textbook, drop policy where it gives you the dates of when to drop with or without a W, the cheating policy, so you really need to read this thoroughly. I'll go ahead and close that. So the next item. After you read all these videos, it talks about what to do each week. Each week will contain all the assignments due for that week. Therefore, you make sure you finish each assignment in that appropriate week button on the left. If you look at the Begin Here button underneath that, there'll be week 1, week 2, week 3. Those are the weeks they're talking about. In this class, all the assignments begin on Monday and end on Sunday. By the way, at the beginning, only a few weeks show, but as the weeks progress, more and more week buttons will show. In green, on top, I have the secret to any math classes to practice. Please do not start a math assignment the night before it is due, but instead work on the assignments every day. You need to work on math every day to succeed in any math class. And the last thing in this course map button is I did put important information. It says to scroll down. These are the items listed in the syllabus that were the most important. The weights of each of the items and your final exam. And then finally in green, I'm going to scroll down a little bit more because I have more stuff. Right here, if you ever want to look at the textbook, here's links to the textbook, by the way, besides the multimedia library, which I'll show you in a bit. Assignments. So now we're going to start working on assignments. So let's do that. It says to click on the week button on the left, and it tells you if you don't see the week button, By the way, there's this little triangle right here. For some reason, if you don't see it, it huddles. So, because that's where a lot of other information is. So if you don't want to see all the weeks, or you could scroll down and keep them open all the time. Okay, so week 1, let's click on that and look what we need to do for week 1. I didn't put any math this semester in the week 1 material. They're basically tasks that you need to perform to finish the assignments that week. And by the way, I did say I will drop anyone who doesn't do these tasks by this Thursday of the first week. Okay, so your first one is watching the videos and reading the syllabus in the Begin Here button. And I know you've all done that. So then task 1 is to do homework on them. There's an orientation homework. So let's click on that. Some of you might get a screen that says to continue, or plop up blockers. So you have some blockers that are blocked. You can find that in the options window under tools. And there's an explanation of that if you click on the explanation of how to stop your blockers, or you sometimes can just hit continue. How to enter in answers. So that's due by the way, this first week, Thursday. And when you click that button, you get the screen. Notice on the left, it says media, and the right is questions. And this is check marked, but this isn't. So you have to click on this before you can answer these questions. So you have to watch this video before you can do this homework. I have many videos in many sections that some from the textbook, this one's from the textbook, some from me. You'll know they're from me when it says Professor Martinez's videos, and you have to watch those videos before you can do the homework on the right. I have a whole separate video of how to do the homework, so I'll do that later, but I just wanted to show you this one for now. So I'm just going to click back on week 1